A very good evening and good morning to all the participants. We are going to start today's session.
So in today's session, I'll start the step number 2. So as a part of the step number 2, so we'll start preparations and migrations for customizing for general ledger. In step number 2, preparations and migration for customizing for asset accounting. Step number 3, preparations and migration of customizing for controlling. Step number 4, check customizing settings for migration. Step number 5, I'm defining the message types for posting before and during the migration. So this is step number 5. So these are the activities that we need to perform for migration. So let us log into system. So provide the username, the password, enter the T code SPRO and click enter. Click on SAP Reference IMG. Expand conversion of accounting to SAP S/4HANA. Preparations and migration for customizing. expand preparations and migration for customizing for general ledger, check on adopt fiscal year variant. Here we are checking the fiscal year point. Let us give the company code, controlling area, and click execute. Click continue. So here you can see the compare fiscal year variance between CO and FI. So let's go back. So now let us define currency settings for migration. So let us provide the exchange rate type, M standard translation at average rate. If you're not having this, so we need to select this. Now let us double click on calculate amounts for previous CO specific currencies. According to the FI currency customizing, select according to CO approach. Either you can use any of them. For previously CO specific transaction currencies, we can use document currencies for all valuation. This is for currencies and this is for transaction currencies. Click save. Data was already saved. Now let us go back. Now let us click on Migrate General Ledger Customizing and click Continue. So here we see Ledger 0 successfully migrated. Migration of GL Ledger Customizing successfully performed. Click back. And execute. Define settings for ledgers and currency types. Now data is locked by the user and can be displayed only. So let us click yes. Click back. So let us go to let's try to unlock the users SM21. Click enter. Let us try to unlock. Click on list. Delete all the locks. Click on delete and click yes. Let us go back to SPRO. Now let us define settings for ledgers and currency types. So here we're just seeing the warning. Click continue. Select ledger. Double click on company code settings for ledger. Select the company code. Double click on accounting principles for ledgers and company codes. Click on new entries. Click on search. Double click on LG. Click save. Click continue. And click continue. Data was saved. So let us go back. Let us continue. Click yes. Click continue. Now, in the next step, review the assignment of ledger and company code to accounting principles. Let's click execute. So here you can see ledger and company code assigned to accounting principles. Click on save. Data already saved here. Go back. Define ledger for CO version. So define, now click on save. Click back. Execute define document types for posting and controlling. Double click on CO. So here we can see here GL account and the secondary cost should be selected, and select the number range and reverse document type. Click on save. Let's click back. And click on execute. Check and define default values for posting and controlling. Click on new entries. Cost accounting is not active in company code. 1100. So here, remove OL and click enter. Click on new entries. Now let us enter the company code 6009. Give valid from, provide the date, and provide the default ledger group. Enter the document type mapping variant. Click on save. I'm just trying to change the format. Click continue. The data was saved. Click back. So here we can see the company code. Go back again. Now execute define offsetting account determination type. So here account setting offsetting account determination, always display offsetting account in the highest amount. So here we have 4 options here. You have to select do not display offsetting account, define offsetting account if clearly specified, always display offsetting account with the highest amount, always display offsetting account. As per the requirement, we have to select offsetting account and click back. Now let us execute define source ledger for migration for balances. Click on new entries and provide the ledger. So provide the ledger, provide the company code, and enter the fiscal year. Enter the source ledger. Provide the ledger and click save. Click continue. Now let us go back. Click on continue. Now execute check and define settings for substitution. Now first of all, now we need to define a substitution for cost of sales accounting. Click on New Entries. Let us enter the company code. Select the call pin. Select the line item. Click on the activation level and make the activation level as active. Here we can provide the substitution. Now click on Save. Let us move on to the next step. Check and define settings for controlling area. Select the company code. Double click on Activate Components. Now here you can see Order Management component is active, Cost Center component is active, Activity Type is enabled. So we have all these active components, and click Save and click Continue. Double click on Assignment of Company Code. Here we can see our company code is 6009 and click on Save and click Continue and click Back. To execute consistency check for general ledger settings. Click Execute. So here you have inconsistencies in real time. So here you have different inconsistencies. We have to rectify these inconsistencies on the project. Now the next is you have preparations and migrations for asset accounting. So expand classic migration from classic to new asset accounting. Now expand migration of new asset accounting. Migrate chart of depreciation. Enter the chart of depreciation 6009 and click Execute. So here the chart of depreciation does not exist. 1 minute, let me check. So let us create Let's expand financial accounting, expand asset accounting, expand organizational structures. Now copy reference chart of depreciation. Double click on copy reference chart of depreciation.